Hey, it's V, and welcome to my garden room. We have a haul from one of my favorite stores, Dollar Tree. Now, Dollar Tree is the place to go in spring. Let me just get right into it. Let's just get right into it, okay? These windowsill planters, my favorite thing to grow in these, lettuce. I'll, fill it with potting soil. Drill these holes first. Be gentle with these. They are only $1. They can break under, some pressure. So be careful when you put your holes in these. And pansies, things like that, these can go on your deck. I had some mounted on my deck. I have some in the windowsill. Good place to start your seeds or your wildflowers. I started some wildflowers in here. Cut and come again lettuce. Sprinkle your seeds over the potting soil, rake it in and keep it moist, and then cut. So I got 2 of these. I have some other ones, and so I only got 2. They have dollar gloves and they have grip, which is nice. I like the dollar gloves personally because it doesn't matter what price the gloves are. I'm gonna lose them before my garden project is even over. I don't know how I do it. Some things just evaporate around me. It's weird. So dollar gloves are my best friend. And they come in, look at these cute colors. Anyways. All right, what do we have next? I actually got these treat bags. I will use these maybe to prevent cross-pollination if I want to seed save some things. Maybe to give to people, give their seeds in these as treats. Different things like that. So this will more be for like sharing and preventing cross-pollination, but they were really cute. They'll be used for something. This is new. I didn't get these last year. They're called pot socks. We'll try to put one on the one holding the marginated green with the globe in it. We'll try to put one of these on there if I can remember at the end of the video. So we'll set these right here so I don't forget. Here's another nice windowsill planter. Says flowers and garden. I have a couple of these sitting on top of my lettuce carousel, and they have just lettuce and kale, different things in it, and I absolutely love these. I think they're so cute. You just drill some holes in them. They're a little more durable than this because they're metal, and they really do last. I have some from like 2 years ago, so I only grabbed 3. I have some that I already have lettuce in and things like that, but I will probably put some flowers on here and put them out front where my I have like a porch deck fence thing on my porch. I don't know, but probably put these on there. Let's see. Okay, so if you follow my channel, and you would have seen the wildflower garden that I made, it was actually with these seeds. I have failed with these seeds before. I put them in an area that was too shady. Go figure. That was a lot of my issues in my first year gardening. I underestimated the trees and didn't take into consideration where the sun set and all that stuff and rise. So you put these, you just sprinkle them over your selected area, and then just take a rake and kind of, rake it in just a little bit. They don't need to be covered, just kind of get them in there, and then just keep it rinsed or keep it wet and moist, and they'll start popping up. This one is called the Wildflower Blend Hummingbird, and then this is a Wildflower Blend Pollinator. This is a Wildflower Blend Shade Area. I actually haven't tried these, but I'm excited to try these. I have a few trees by my creek, and it's very shady over there, and I can't plant much, so I'm gonna sprinkle this over and keep it moist. I'll probably do it more around springtime when it's raining on and off a few days, so it's less of my work and more of Mother Nature doing it. But I will be really excited if I get a ton of wildflowers over there. That's where my hammock is and stuff, and yeah, the wildflowers are so gorgeous. They have zinnias in here, alyssum, let's see, cosmos, coreopsis, I don't know how to say half of these. Chrysanthemum, dianthus, There's so many. These are great, and they're only $1. Okay, let's move on. And then I've got these flexible ties. I really like these. They're like coated with some kind of rubber or something. Some kind of rubber thread, but it's great for trellising tomatoes. Like, these are really strong. I really like them. And it comes with 16 feet of them. And I got quite a bit of these because I have a lot of tomatoes, and when they get out of hand, it's just, you can't find the trellising anymore. You know, everyone's in need for it. I also got these clips, only $1. They will be $6 at other places, and I really like these. So I was sure to grab a few packs of them, and we'll see more of them for sure. More clips. Here's another shade area. I'm really excited. Like, if I can get some stuff to grow in shade, I have quite a bit of shady area out front and in my backyard with all the trees. So I'm really excited about this because of how well my sunflowers came out. And I just did them in a pallet. I just did a pallet, lined it with weed block, filled it with soil, sprinkled that over it, had it moist, and I just had bachelor buttons and Indian's paintbrush and cosmos and all these flowers I had no idea about. More than half of them were edible. It was great, if not all of them. It was great, and my tortoise, she absolutely loved those flowers. So it was pretty exciting when I actually got it figured out, you know. So these are their tomato trellises. They didn't have these last year. So I got about 3 or 4 of them. I don't know which one of any of my tomatoes that I have grown or will grow will actually be supported by this. It does have some metal pieces, but it is from the Dollar Tree. It's made out of plastic. So I bought this mainly for like beans and peas and other things. I just don't think this is gonna hold up a tomato, but I am going to use at least one of them to try to hold up a determinate tomato, maybe 2, determinate tomato, indeterminate tomato. But those regular tomato cages that you get don't even last the whole season, so you know, it's kind of one of them things. Okay, now here's the jackpot, right? These are the 3-tier stack planters. They come just like this, and you have to stack. You just stack them. They're sold as individually, and they're only $1. I absolutely love them. I have some terracotta colored ones on my front porch, and they're stacked about 6 or 7 high. I have kept herbs in them. I've kept different kinds of lettuce in them. I've kept flowers in them. I've done strawberries in them. They're really good. If you're gonna do strawberries, because these aren't the most deep, I would put a lot more compost and nutrients for your strawberries. And yeah, they'll do just fine. I mean, your strawberries are gonna get bigger the next year and like multiply, put off, what are those things called? Put off, you know what I'm talking about. I'm having a brain fart. But so they'll work for the second set of strawberries. But this is it. You just stack them, stack as high as you want. And my favorite, I was looking for these for a week. I went to them and they just didn't have them, and I got this color too, and I got 4 as well. And I'm gonna use some of those for some indoor plants as well. I'm not sure which ones. Maybe some succulents would be nice in this stacked planter. I just already have some with lettuce, and then I have a lettuce carousel, and you can only eat and grow so much lettuce, right? So we're gonna be a little more creative with these this year. Also, what I got were these dishes. I just recently got some air plants. I bought them, there were 11 of them, and it came with some organic food, and it was like $24, which is insane. It's about $2 for each of everything that's in there. So I'm gonna fill this with some rock that I got somewhere else for on sale. rocks in it and then sit my air plants in there. And I could put wood bark or other kind of pebbles, but I'm gonna fill it up and put my air plants in here. I also got these from the Dollar Tree, and that's the same thing I plan on doing, is putting my air plants in here. And I'm actually gonna do a video of my unboxing of my air plants and where the different places I am gonna put them and how I'm gonna set up, but that's another video. All right, let's get back to this stuff. All right, let's talk seeds, because I have so many seeds. We'll get to those in a minute. So at Dollar Tree, they have this brand American Seed. I've heard they're not organic. They are non-GMO, and that's great. But that's fine with me. I treat my plants organic. I don't know if I necessarily need a non-organic or an organic seed. I do my garden as organic as I can, but let me show you guys some of the stuff I bought. These are for $4. They come with a great amount, like a good amount of seeds for basically a quarter. And they have herbs, they have these zinnias, cut flowers, they have this perennial mix. Perennial means they'll just keep coming back. They have this really neat cactus, like a giant cactus mix zinnia, and I absolutely fell in love with zinnias last year, and I've been going online to these fancy shops and buying all kinds of zinnia seeds, and then I found some pretty cool ones at Dollar Tree, so I was like really excited about it. These look like the straw flowers. They're so nice. They've got squash. Feels like there's about 10 seeds or so in here. More perennial mix. Cottage garden. I'm all about bouquets and wildflowers, so I definitely made sure I got a lot of my favorite, like bachelor buttons, this college garden thing. I got some cayenne peppers, and it's really nice because on these it'll say container variety. And you know, I have a container garden, so it's nice that they label it and they let you know. Container variety. Most of, I guess, the herbs are container varieties. But it's nice. They have carrots, they have cosmos, they have tomatoes. They don't have a large selection of tomatoes, just regular basic tomatoes. But it's really nice. I'm gonna grow more herbs this year, especially for my chickens and my ducks. But I just love it. I bought so many of them because I want to set up people's gardens and share seeds and things like that. So it's really awesome when I can get seeds for cheap when I'm helping other people. So every time I'm buying stuff, I'm always buying enough to share and give to someone else. Here's some more of those tags. All right, another thing I really love is that they have these saucers. Now these 10-inch saucers are like $1 something each at Walmart, and everything's cheaper at Walmart. But Dollar Tree has a 3-pack for only $1 in the big ones. And the small ones, they're even more. I have these, and I love these because the best way to water your plants is to bottom water them. So if I have these underneath, I can just pour the water in a tray, let the roots soak it up. And since I've had these, a lot of my plants have been doing better. So it comes with 6 in a pack for $1, the small ones, 4 in a pack for the 8-inch ones. I grabbed a decent amount because when they're gone, they're gone. Like I said, when you see it at Dollar Tree, especially the seasonal stuff, grab it while you can, because it's not going to be there the next time you go back. It won't be there when you get back from the ATM if you need to pull out cash for, like, don't make my mistakes I made last year. There was some stuff I knew I shouldn't get, or I should have gotten, and I didn't. And I was very sad when I couldn't find it again. They also have this self-watering planter. I love it. It's got the little hole right here where you can just water it from the bottom. Best way to water your plants. I got these for my dwarf tomatoes and some flowers and house plants. And I have acquired so many houseplants in the last 3 weeks. Seriously, it's insane. The impulsiveness in me went all the way out, and I am not mad about it. Here's some more gelatin clips because I grow lots of tomatoes, and I got a few of these. There's some right here. There's 4 on the ground right here. There's some up here. And these are great. They're only $1. You can bottom water in these as well. And they have these little rollers. And so they kind of roll a little bit. So it's really nice. They're just some little wheels that roll. And I got 4 this time because I already have almost enough for all the plants in my house. So and those are for the bigger ones when you just want to slide them over. Last but not least, they have these little mini greenhouse seed starting ones, and I love these because I use the Jiffy brand, and it has like 72 pods where you can do 72 plants. Well, I don't necessarily need that when I'm starting someone else's garden. Most of everyone else's garden I'm starting is a beginner gardener, so they're only going to start with about 4 to 8 to 10 plants, you know, if that. So these are perfect. I actually have 2 in there right now. They're under lights for my friend's garden that I'm starting in Dallas. So these will be for the ladies here locally, and I'll be starting these when I start my seeds because they're in the same garden zone as I am. Let's see. All right. Well, we are gonna try this pot stock. Okay, I remembered. Let's go ahead and try this pot stock, and let's see how it works. So it's like this. It looks a lot bigger in the Okay, wait a minute. It's not the worst thing I've seen. Oh, girl. You need some compost tea. Let's go over here. I'm going to try to make it look halfway decent. Alright, how do we think that looks? Let's get you back here, girl. Oh, I should be careful. So we still have some extra on here. So could it fit an even bigger pot? And I'm not gonna lie, that is not bad. That is not bad at all. I have a green one and another woven one, but I mean, to cover up the black pot, I'm digging it. I totally thought this was gonna be like it looks pretty cheap, which it kind of does, but I mean, so does this nursery pot. Come on now. Oh, sweet girl, you're so dry, aren't you? Oh my goodness, okay. You got This was a great idea, whoever invented this. It's so cute. All right, well, that is the end of my Dollar Tree haul. There will be many more, but not too many more of the gardening ones. So those will be gone very soon, and I think I grabbed about all I needed. So thank you so much. Be sure to visit your Dollar Tree. They have great stuff for crafts, for your home, for home decor, and for gardening. So everyone be kind and happy gardening. See you all later.